Dominator.
Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Lowest Common Dominator, the show that scrapes the very bottom of the culture barrel and then defends those scrapings as legitimate and valuable contributions to society. I'm your host and barrel scraper, Soren Bowie, and I'm trying out this stool. It's sort of like a Dateline NBC thing. I don't think it's gonna stick. Anyway, let's pick a topic. Hit me with that sweet graphic. What you see here is a wheel of low culture, and if we just give it a quick spin, we will see that our topic of the day is the Big Bang Theory. Spin it again. Spin it again! Flat Earth Truthers. Great topic. You may have noticed on Twitter recently a flurry of celebrities challenging the notion that the Earth is round. Rapper B.o.B and fame devourer Tila Tequila in particular have gone to bat against the entirety of the scientific community with some pretty damning empirical evidence. Like, why are all the buildings in NYC standing straight up? If the Earth was round, some of the buildings would have a slight tilt. Hashtag flat Earth. And no matter how high in elevation you are, the horizon is always eye level. Sorry, cadets. I didn't want to believe it either. And peppered into both of their rants, they invited anyone to send them pictures proving the Earth had a curve. But, and here's the rub, none of those doctored photos from NASA would suffice. No, you gotta send pictures with your iPhone so they know it's pure or kiss their a posteriori's. Naturally, no one could oblige and idiocy won the day. I'll get to defending them in a second, just give me a minute. To be clear, it's not just these two brave souls against the rest of the plate. They just happen to have the biggest social media presence, so they made the biggest ripple. It turns out that there is a massive and bustling community of flat earth truthers from every country meeting online, compiling their evidence at the flatearthsociety.org, presumably while never once asking one another, hey, what time of day is it where you live right now? See, it's simply inconceivable to them that the heliocentric solar system could exist because from their vantage point, watching the sun set and rise and seeing every corner of the Earth as flat, even from a plane, the evidence is overwhelming. Now here's why they matter. What if it's all a ruse? What if nobody is really that stupid? In fact, what if it's the smartest and most elaborate satire ever conceived? Evidence! The most suspicious part of the sudden boom in flat earth truthers is the timing. If you were lucky enough to read Tila Tequila and B.o.B's rants in real time, they were probably surrounded in your feed by hashtags representing two of the most embroiled and media-saturated issues happening all year. Black Lives Matter and Yes, All Women. Oof, I know. Hard left turn, but stay with me, we're almost there. Boiled down to their base components, the unifying theme of those issues is, look, sexism and racism are still huge parts of our culture, and even if you aren't seeing it manifest in your everyday life, that's not proof it isn't happening, it's just proof of your own narrow and fortunate perspective. So back to the flat earth truthers. Intentionally or not, they forced all of us onto the same side of the argument of perspective. Anyone calling Tila Tequila and B.o.B idiots and assholes for refusing to believe in anything beyond their limited and literal worldview automatically forfeited their right to call sexism and racism dead just because it's not happening directly in front of them. Or at the very least, it forced us to just consider the possibility that maybe we're making asses of ourselves when we only trust our narrow perspective over the hundreds of thousands of people saying we're wrong. See, they weaponized idiocy into something useful that made each of us better, more open-minded people in our shared goal of tearing them down in their stupid beeping idea. And at the tip of that weaponized flat earth truther spear, a woman and a black man. Boom, connection, I did it. Tila Tequila and B.o.B are the conspiracy inside the conspiracy. They are definitely geniuses. Probably. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's idiots. Join me next time when I'll be trying like a desk, I hope. Wow, I really burned through that. And we still have a lot of time. I'm really good at this. Cracked. Hi there, thank you for watching that show. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. Also comment, let me know other topics that you want me to cover. It can be anything. Find the dregs of society, the lowest common denominator stuff you can think of, and I will defend it with all my heart because I think if we just raise these things up, anything in the world can be epic. I was an English major. This is all I know how to do.